Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids or Rubnades. We're on the test server. It is here, the new boss, the Chimera. We are going to be giving it a shot today. My goal for this video is just take a look, see the initial look at the boss, what's happening, what is it all about, and yeah, then I can go and I can tinker away over the next couple of days before the embargo lifts and come up with like more teams and stuff. I just want to throw some stuff at it and see what happens. Of course, as you can see, number one, we're on rotation number one, so there's going to be rotations. It seems to me that what changes is the affinity. So during each rotation, the Ram, Lion, and Viper forms have the same affinity, and the Ultimate form will have a different affinity. So here, Void and Force. Now, I'm not actually sure which one's which. I think it's the Ultimate form that's Void, and the others are Force, or maybe these forms are Force, and the Ultimate form is I don't know which one is which. We're gonna find out what this means. It's not obvious, but yeah, we'll figure it out. But there we go. We of course do have easy, normal, hard, brutal, nightmare, and ultra nightmare. I mean, let's take a look at ultra nightmare. What do you get? So your guardian chest, 24 to 40 million. That goes up to 112 million. I'm just actually curious on nightmare. Looking at 18 to 84. Wow. All right. Brutal. 7 to 36, hard, 4 to 20, normal, 2 to 9, and easy, 900,000 to 4 million. So it seems like there's a huge range of difficulty here. Seems much more like, I would say, the Demon Lords than the Hydra, I feel. Big range. Obviously, the boss is going to get higher stats, like way higher stats, and be much harder on these higher difficulties as well. I mean, let's look at the ultimate chest. That's what you're going to get, guys. 1 to 2 fragments. And all of this. Beat the Chimera. Double your rewards. And it seems to be on a 6-day cycle. And I'm not sure because I haven't spent any keys. Let's spend one and see what happens. But I think you're going to get multiple keys. But I don't know how often. So let's run a key and let's find out. So here we go. We're about to do the Chimera. It's very complicated. There is so much stuff going on in this boss. Let's just attack the boss and let's see what the hell is happening. Now, we're building our team. Again, there's so much stuff. There's all of these trials. So in the Ram form, there's all these different trials. And I think you progress through easy, normal, hard. It all gets harder, all of this. What I figure for this first one is, let's go in here. So trial 3 for the Ram, that's giving us a gemstone for the new relic system. I'll do an entire other video on the relic system. Damaged Chimera during 3 of its turns while it's under decreased defense and your champions are under perfect veil. All right, we can try to do that one. Actually, I'm not sure we can. We're going in with our... these are the 2 teams I've got. Actually, we're going in with like the free-to-play champions, although long-term champions, of course. We're going in with this team. I don't think there's any perfect veil, so I guess we just can't do that. We just can't do it. Never mind. That's a bit sad. There was another trial down here. Yeah, this one, which is for the Viper form. Damage it during 3 of its turns while it's under decreased attack and your champions are under increased speed. Okay, that should be fine. And damage the Chimera with a single skill while your champions are under increased attack and block debuffs. Actually, do we have decreased attack on this team? Oh gosh, actually we don't. That could be a massive problem. I mean... let's give it a go. What's the worst that could happen? Let's do it on manual first. Let's go. I forgot about decreased attack, to be honest. I was like, what free champions can I put in? Let's see. Here he is. Oh, this is already kind of scary looking. So it seems like he's relatively fast. I think I'm about 360 speed on Mikage. I'm about 250-ish speed on Syl. We do not have a speed aura here, but that's saying to me this boss is probably looks to be over 250 speed on Ultra Nightmare. I mean, so what does he even do? So right now he is Void Affinity, and I think he's in Ultimate form. Yeah. So he's in his Ultimate form. So he's going to go in. He's going to strip all of our buffs. Great. Do more damage for each buff removed. Wonderful. He's going to do more damage for every debuff on him and give himself increased speed. And then he's going to be provoking us. Well, this all sounds absolutely horrible. Let's go in. So we've got protection set, 9-piece on her, which should help us. Poisons have gone on, and Brimstone. Seems pretty good. I also have got 9-piece protection on her. So most of our buffs are protected. He tries to strip him. It barely works. I really do think that protection set's going to be super, super duper important. What's he going to do here? The more debuffs on him, the more damage he's going to do. Oh, wonderful. I mean, I guess we'll put increased defense and stuff up on us. Why not? Let's try put decreased speed on him. I think he is vulnerable to decreased speed in every single one of his forms, which is pretty good. Block asset actives and passives. I don't think any of this stuff's going to work. Is there any reason not to switch form? I mean, with Carnage, let's just swap form and let's nuke him. We've got increased attack. Why not? Let's go in. He's not taken very much damage so far. 250, 250. Okay. Let's extend our buffs, I suppose. Does this cleanse him? No. No, it doesn't. We might as well put block buffs on with Lydia. He's going to hit a bit harder, but we're pretty tanky here. I'm going to give us a big shield. He smacked us. It's really not that bad. Carnage counterattack doing a ton of damage. Still of the Drakes, not particularly good for this fight, but we're bringing her in because she's free. That's the goal. Lydia A1. Actually looks like Lydia's A1 got resisted. AoE from 400,000. Carnage doing pretty good damage, I have to say. We'll attack with this. With A1. So I don't think there's any trials here in this base form. We've got the trials. No, it's only Ram, Lion, and Viper. And then when you do the trials, then it starts ramping up the... I think it's the ultimate form. No, I think it's any of its forms it ramps up. I think it's all of them, which is pretty scary. So he changes every 5 forms. Oh, he's provoked us with his A1. So I think he's going to do his A3, his A2, and then I think he's going to swap form. There doesn't seem to be a counter. I feel like there should be a counter for this. I guess it's pretty obvious if that is what's going to happen. So yeah, we're getting beat up a fair bit. We've done about 4 million damage, which is something everyone is provoked. He is going to remove our buffs, so we're going to slap him with the poisons again. We have protection set, so I'm pretty safe in doing this. 9-piece protection set. I feel like so strong. Yeah, he's stripping our buff. Oh, wow. He just one-shot Carnage. Okay. Well, that's a thing. That's a bit unfortunate. And then this one does more damage for each debuff on him. So we might as well just A1 then with her. He's already got Hex on. No harm in giving us increase. Whatever. Sure. Do I even risk resin Carnage, or is he just going to die? I mean, let's revive him. Maybe he's just going to die. Is he too squishy? Oh, gosh, yeah, he's just dead. He's just dead again. Poor old Carnage. The boss hasn't changed form either, so now I don't know what happens. I don't know. I guess we just keep going, right? Like, what's happening? Who knows? Nobody knows. Still's got a few turns to go before we can revive anyone. Okay, he's swapping form now. All right. And he's done something. Okay, stuff is happening. What is happening? He's attacked an enemy. He turned all of her positive buffs into negative ones, but she didn't have too many. Okay, that's fine. And these were protected, so he couldn't turn them into bad versions. So again, protection seems insane. More damage for every buff converted. Okay, we tanked it just fine. If the damage dealt by this skill is equal to or greater than 20%, repeats the attack. Okay, pretty nasty. Okay, cool. He's done that. Next turn, he's going to smack and then do an AoE. More damage for the more he's done. He's going to stun everyone. That's pretty bad. He's going to strip block debuffs. We don't have block debuffs on this team. He's going to put decreased crit rate, decreased crit damage, and decreased speed on all enemies. All right. And then on his A1, he's going to attack 2 times at random. He's going to hit the dual target. And he's going to strip turn meter and put stuns. Oh, gosh, if he puts a stun, he's going to get an extra turn. I feel like you're going to need protection set block debuffs. I put debuffs on, and wait, why did they go back? What just happened there? Active. Dual effect. What's this? When receiving any debuffs, instantly transfers them from the Chimera to the producer. Okay. So he transferred those back. That's got a 4-turn cooldown, though. All right. Will not transfer debuffs, cannot be removed. Okay. When attacked, reflects damage back to the attacker unless they're under duel. Ignores 50% defense when you're under Veil, Taunt, or Perfect Veil. Okay. Okay. We can A1. Oh, so she's forced to just... Oh, shit. She is forced to just A1 over and over again. We can try place decrease speed. We weak hit... Oh, because he's force affinity. Wonderful. What's this guy weak to? This guy is weak to, well, he's under fear or true fear. Ah, right. Okay, but he might, let's see. Can we place the fear? We placed fear. Oh my god, I just gave him so much turn meter. I don't know, is that good? Is that good, though? We just gave him so much turn meter. That's kind of scary. There's his little jewel damage bar as well. Hopefully the poisons will help. We've got fear on him again. He's covered in poisons from her. Silver the Drake, can you land? We've got decreased speed on him. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's get decreased defense. Can't land the weaken. The jewel is not doing much. We've been stunned, but she can actually cleanse it. That's good. He's going to A1 next. Let's try to get Carnage back in the fight so we actually do some damage. Boss is kind of fast as well. Let's see if we can fear him. Not sure what it's going to do. Mithrala filling it up with poisons. I think he missed his turn because of fear again. So you know what? Like, the fear seems to be working actually really well. Like, he's getting so many turns. So many turns. Let's see if we can fear him again. Lydia seems great here. We are manualing it, though. I guess we'll A1 heals him up. Oh, but it also hurt him a lot as well. Whoa! Okay, he just did... Oh, it's 3... I'm not sure what happened there. He did this one. Attacks one enemy. Oh, he can repeat it infinitely. Oh, that's what it was. If damage dealt by this skill is equal to or greater than 20%, repeats the attack. He just kept going. Okay. It's infinite. Wonderful. Have we done any of the trials? Damage him while he's under fear. Wow, we'd have to do 2.5 million. Well, nowhere close. That's easy. 7 unique debuffs on him while your champions are under increased accuracy. We could have increased accuracy if we change form with Mikage, but that's it. Damage him. Under decreased defense, you're under perfect fail. We've got no perfect fail, so that's not happening either. I also don't really have any buffs, but, I mean, we might as well do that, I guess. I don't know. Sure, we can try plus decreased speed. Resisted. That's not good. I guess we'll put these on. Okay, the ally attack from Mikage and placing fears from Lydia. That's a nice combo. That's a nice combo right there. Don't kill me. Wow, Carnage is like almost killing himself. And he switched form. Oh, and he's murdering us. I think we're going to die. He's back into his ultimate form. Yes, buff stripping and all that stuff. So we're falling behind. There's no way Syl can revive everybody and keep them alive. To be honest, I don't really know what to do. I mean, let's bring her back. This is tough, though. This is tough. Very, very tough. And, like, I don't have bad gear on these characters either. Like, we've got pretty reasonable gear, but clearly we need more. He's going to try provoke us. Let's give us increased defense, and she can hopefully resist and cleanse. Oh, no, he went into his buff strip. I'm a bit confused. He seems... No, I'm not. I'm just misinterpreting things. So next turn, he's going to, yeah, just smack us. Okay, great. And now he's going to be trying to provoke and cleanse. I think Syl's about to die. It's not looking too good. It's because we've got ally protection. Syl's reviving with ally protection. Not great. Okay, we're into another form. I mean, let's just see a bit of every form that we can. He's doing stuff. All right. Before attacking, removes decreased attack, crit rate, crit damage. Ignores defense. Okay. Extra turn if he kills an enemy. He does AoE attacks. Okay. He's got a triple hit, decreased defense, weaken, and then debuff spread. Yikes. And then his A1 can put true fears. Okay. Is he vulnerable to anything in this form? Hunter's Gaze on the enemy with the highest defense. That's gone on to Mithrala. Okay. Hunter's Gaze. I believe what Hunter's Gaze does, I believe it basically makes all defensive buffs entirely useless, which is slightly problematic for us, to say the least. Okay. I don't know. Try get some poisons for some damage. We need some damage. Is he going to just destroy her? Oh, he hits pretty hard, that's for sure. But we actually resisted a lot of the stuff. So he just... Okay. Decreased defense, weaken. Oh, but she resisted everything. Okay. That's actually very strong. She resisted everything, and that's genuinely very good. All right. Okay. Now, I have no idea how the hell we're going to heal her up, though. That seems almost impossible. She can give herself a shield. He just did his A2, and he's almost got full turn meter again. Or he did some... I don't know what... I don't know. He seemed to counter us. I don't know what happened right there. Bringing Carnage back seems like he's just going to die. Now he's switched on to her. Okay. We can decrease the buff duration. I wonder if we can cleanse... Oh, maybe we did cleanse it. Oh, you know, that's what it was, I think. I think we actually cleansed it. It's not looking too good for poor old Lydia. Is this form... Can we block active skills in this guy or something? No, it's a different form. I think this guy's immune to basically everything, unfortunately. I mean, let's give him some poison sensitivity. No reason not to. He's killed her. Now he's killed Syl. Now he's killed her. I don't know. He's just doing a lot of stuff, right? Unfortunately, there is another form. I don't think we're going to get to see it, my dudes. I don't think we're going to see it. It's not looking great. All right. Some poison. I think Mithrala is actually doing a great job. She's doing a bang-up job here. Just resisting everything. Just keep poisoning him, really. Yeah, he can't even touch her. She's in a bolster set. She's healing. Oh, the final form. Don't kill us. He killed us. Well, he was about to do stuff, stealing buffs, all that sort of stuff. Oh, and you can choose to keep result or not. Oh, you know what? Actually, Carnage did do the most damage. He was dead the whole time, but he did the most damage. Nice. Sure, let's keep results. Can we use the same champions again? How does this work? I got 0 trials done. Fantastic. Cool. Oh no, it is 6 days. You gotta wait the whole 6, so 2 keys every 6 days. That's it. Can I use the same team again? I can use the same team. So you literally only need 5 champs for this boss. Is that actually very simple? It does seem like this boss is crazy hard, though. You're going to need... You're basically going to need 4 teams, right? You're going to need... Well, no, you're going to need 3 teams. You're going to need your Force team, your Spirit team, your Magic team. But it's nowhere near as intensive in terms of champions as Hydra. Let's jump down to, like, Brutal. And let's throw in... I thought this would be a better team. Now I'm not so sure. And in fact, this guy being Force is going to make this a pretty big problem, actually. I mean, let's give it a go, I guess. Let's just see how it does on... I would think this is quite a strong team. We've got Krisk, 3 Mythicals, and Ninja. This should be quite good. Let's see. Is it actually quite good? I've put protection set. We've got 9-piece protection on Mikage, this guy, and Androck. We've got 3 buff extenders as well. We do have protected block debuffs now as well. Let's see how we do. Let's just see how it goes. And we'll leave this one on auto and just get a vibe. We've put it down 2 difficulties. I am assuming that the top difficulty is going to be really tough, obviously. You're going to be needing the relics. I actually see he's resisting a bunch of stuff there. But yeah, I'm just curious how far we can get. We're already doing way better on damage with this team. This is obviously a stronger team. Yeah, it's definitely a stronger team. The boss, he's doing stuff, but he's not doing much either at the moment. We're getting a ton of turn meter from Androck's passive. This would be my guess for... I would think that this team would be very strong, but then again, at the same time, this team won't be able to complete all the trials. Like, some of the trials need us to do poison. We don't have poison. Okay, so that's another thing. You might have to switch up your teams based on the trials. Let's see how we do. So he should... I think he's got 1 more rotation of his skills, or else he's going to swap form right now. No, I think he's going to do his skills a couple more times. Yeah, this bot, lower difficulty, plus all the crazy turn meter shenanigans from Androck. We are, like, running circles around this one. This actually looks pretty decent. Okay, cool. I'll have to not save the team, though, because otherwise I'm going to run out of Chimera keys and won't be able to do any more testing. Let's see how far we get, though. I am curious. This is, looking at this, though, is making me very hopeful for the lower difficulties. That Ultra Nightmare run seemed crazy hard, but yeah. I think one of the biggest challenges, honestly, for people... Let me throw this out there right now, because I was looking at my account. There's actually relatively few accessible champions with block debuffs, and especially trying to get it protected. Very, very few. And indeed, most epics have... There's very few epics that even give you block debuffs, but it's usually 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown. You have to go to legendaries for 2 turns block debuffs on a 3-turn cooldown. It's pretty rare. Okay, here we go. He's changed form. Oh, I guess we actually can count his turns as well, right? he's going to change on these. So this form, this is the form. He's going to strip buffs on a single enemy, turn them into -1s. I think he did that to Ninja. No, Ninja just killed himself. That's a bit of a problem. Wow, that's brutal. My gosh. So he's reflects 25% damage unless you're under Jewel. Oh my god, Ninja is literally just killing himself every single attack. That's actually bonkers. Ninja literally one-shot himself, guys. What? Well, luckily we're going to keep reviving him, I suppose. Goodbye, Ninja. Thank you for your sacrifice. Got Mikage's even almost killing herself. Wow, this never mind. I was thinking that first part wasn't so bad. This second part is pretty scary. We've brought Ninja back again. Okay. He's not, it seems like he's not doing too much. Protection set seems to be sort of countering him. He's trying to like strip our buffs and play stuns, but we're stopping it. We haven't completed any trials yet. Oh, he can get his, if he places a stun, he gets extra turns. I think that's what happened in the last one. God, Mikage's just chunking herself when she crits him. It's actually kind of brutal. We're all getting kind of chunked. You need a lot of healing to get through this. Okay, he stunned Ninja. Isn't great. Ninja managed to not kill himself there, which is nice. But we are getting kind of ripped apart. I see one of the problems. I actually have too many buffs on this team. We actually are not getting the continuous heals from Androck. So we're relying on Androck's A2. Rough. So this form's pretty rough. This form's actually pretty rough. That damage reflection. Maybe we actually need a weaker team. That's crazy. You know, or maybe it's like you are supposed to use like poisons and burns. I've no idea. Leech actually would be very helpful. I wonder how Leech would interact. We don't have Leech. I mean, we are surviving. Barely. Oh no, it's because he's back to form 1. I was going to say, look, everyone's alive again. It's because he's gone back to form 1. Okay, he's back to form 1. He's back to his ultimate form. Ironically, the ultimate form scaring me a lot less than the Ram form. But yeah, we made absolutely no progress on this. Damage him within 3 turns while he's under... Oh, you have to do a lot of... It's not just hit him under 3 turns. It's you got to do a lot and be under perfect veil. That's rough. We have Ninja, who's perfect veils, and we've got this guy under perfect veil. Pretty challenging, then. That's not easy. Place 5 unique debuffs within 5 of its turns while your champs are under increased accuracy. Okay, the only increased accuracy we have is on him. We simply cannot do that trial. And then this one, damage him while he's under fear or true fear. Oh, and I don't have any fear or true fear in this team. We've got none, so it just won't do anything. We're doing good damage, but yeah, literally for the Ram form, this team, I can maybe get this trial done eventually, but that's it. And it's very tough. It's actually really tough. You got to deal damage, but he kills your damage dealer. God, yikes. Wow. Like, it seems to me you're going to be building teams to do trials. You're not going to be able to do them all. You're going to have to go in and be like, okay, I want to do Ram form. And I'm kind of screwed for these other forms or whatever. It also seems like the forms are going in a pretty set order here. So he's about to change form again. So I believe he went Ram form first last time as well. And Carnage again. Carnage died like almost instantly. We're doing plenty of damage to him in this form. Let's see how we do in the next form. Like, I've built a very solid general team here that should be able to handle pretty much anything. Okay, he's going in on Krisk. That's probably good. Krisk should be able to tank it, I hope. So, yeah. Gonna cleanse his stuff, which is rough. But Krisk puts decreased attack right back on. He's ignoring defense. Beating the crap out of Krisk. He's trying to debuff spread, but it doesn't matter. Krisk is tanking this no problem. And he's not even built to be super tanky. Okay. So this is where he's smacking him trying to debuff spread. Then he's going to be trying to put out True Fears. Okay, he's going to repeat it on multiple people. Again, I'm pretty confident that we can just tank all of this. So this form doesn't seem too bad for this team. If he can't kill the Krisk has got 4 continuous heals on himself. He's tanking it no problem. Okay, we've actually we completed some trials. Oh, wow, Lion form, we're blitzing through. Damage him while it's under 4 debuffs and you are under increased defense. And we blitzed it. Really easy. Okay, we're on to the next trial. Absorb damage using shields. Mikage puts out some shields. Maybe Krisk's shields are also still there. I'm not sure. We have some shields. That might happen. I don't know. We also did this one. Damage him within 3 turns while you're under 5 unique buffs. Okay, easy. Damage him while he's under decreased speed and decreased defense. Chris can land decreased speed, but he doesn't seem to want to. We're just getting a bit unlucky, I think. But Chris can land decreased. So we can do that. It's doable. Damage him while he's under leech. Okay, we don't have leech. We can't do it. All right, and he's back to his ultimate form. So by completing 2 trials, he now has 5% more attack. He's ignoring unkillable. All right. That's fine. All right, we'll get to see the Viper form next. And yeah, looks like this team is certainly going to get the big chest from damage. I'm pretty sure. I think we're more than enough gonna get it. I tell you what we'll do. We might just yeah, so it's very so he's gonna cycle through he's gonna cycle through each of his forms like a set number of times. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, nothing to do on this. The ultimate form hilariously just seems like just get your damage in. He's just stripping your buffs. Yeah, he strips your buffs. He hits you hard. He provokes you and decreases speed on you, but just protected block debuffs and he does nothing, right? Protected block debuffs in this form is just he's smacking you AoE, and it's really that simple. I don't think there's anything else. Less damage for every enemy with no buffs. Less damage from enemies under provoke, but again, you just have protected block debuffs on everybody with a buff extender, and he does nothing, really. Yeah, funny. I think it's strange. I feel like the ultimate form is the least scary. This is the least scary. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but yeah, that's kind of funny. I guess once he ramps up his trials, and he'd be kind of tough, but I don't know. Right. Let's see. He should do his A2 and then swap form the next time. Cool. This should be the Viper form. I want to see this Viper form. Yeah, so he'll do like Viper form, then back to ultimate, and then he'll do like each form so you get 2 goes of each form, right? It seems to be that way. Okay, so we're about to go into Viper form at turn 26. He'll go back to ultimate form at like turn 30. And yeah, then we go. So you get each of the forms twice, but then you get the ultimate form like 50 times. I don't know. You get that a whole bunch of times. Well, I guess if you've got each other form, you've got each form twice. Oh, he's got a lot of buffs. What's happened here? Okay, turn it off auto for a second. So he came in, attacks all enemies. Before attacking, steals all buffs except continuous heal. Now, he stole the ally protection, which is kind of bad. Krisk doesn't have 9-piece protection. Maybe we'll have to re-gear Krisk in 9-piece protection. Puts poison and poison sensitivity on everybody, increases poison, then activates them. Okay, but we had protected block debuffs, so this literally didn't do much, but he stole some stuff. Right. Then he's going to attack all enemies. Does single target damage to each target. Before attacking, puts hex and heal reduction, and then activates all poisons. If you've got protected block debuffs, does nothing. Transfers all debuffs from the Chimera to all enemies under hex or heal reduction. If you've got protected block debuffs, does nothing. Increases his turn meter for 5. Okay. Protected block debuffs, he's literally, there's almost nothing. Then he's AoE attack. If there's dead enemies, he does an extra hit. He could, 50% chance of placing Fear, True Fear, Freeze, Provoke, Sleep, Stun, or Petrification each enemy for 1 turn. Again, I think protected block debuffs should do us. When enemies are, this guy put out Necrosis. That's cool. It's like the poison when people are dead. New Mythic does that. Revived enemies have less HP and turn meter. When he kills an enemy, removes block active skills. Transfers poisons to all enemies. Okay. Denies revival attempts. So he's doing all sorts of nasty stuff. This guy is not immune to block active skills, so you can block active skills him. All right. Krisk is probably going to die. No, Krisk, never mind. He healed himself to full because he's Krisk and he's got a million continuous heals. Oh, that's going to kill Krisk. Goodbye, Krisk. Uh-oh. There's Necrosis stacks. This should, I think, denied. The revival has been denied 1 time. So now his A1 is going to double hit. That could be kind of scary. Let's find out. So yeah, he stole ally protection. That's a problem for Krisk, all right. Yeah, double hit A1. Again, on this, we're only on Brutal. The damage wasn't too bad. Now we've got to wait a few turns for Krisk to be revived. We're taking damage from Necrosis every turn, but we've got lots of continuous heals. There we go. Krisk is back alive. Can he survive, though, is the question. Boss tried to steal all of our buffs, but we put block buffs on him, so he's okay. All right. We also got some trials here that we're working on. Damage him while he's under block active skills. Don't have block active skills. Can't do it. Damage him with poison while he's under poison sensitivity. I do not have poison or poison sensitivity. Can't do it. Okay. Damage him. Oh, we did one. Viper. Oh, we did two. We've done two, boys. We're flying through it. We've done two. Not too bad. What have we done? We did damage him while he's under decreased attack and your champions have increased speed. Damage him with a single skill. So 400k of damage while you're under increased attack and block debuffs. Seems pretty easy. And then resist 16 debuffs while he's under decreased... Resist 16 debuffs while he's under decreased accuracy and your champions are under increased resist. Yeah, increased resist is also a strat. Decreased accuracy is a bit awkward because he cleanses himself every few turns. Let's end this here, though. That's fine. So we did 95 million. We got to see the boss. So that's about half the boss fight. It is about 13 minutes. You are looking at 25 minutes on auto, I'd say. If you die early, which seems fairly likely, less than that. So I think the time is actually fine. If you manual this, it's going to be a lot longer. Yeah, like Ninja did all the damage. So what was that? I mean, that was brutal. Oh, we only need 36 million. That's more than capable. Let me slap that team into auto on Ultra Nightmare, and let's see how far we get. And I'll come back to you after this run. Just on full auto, I'm going to walk away. Let's just see how it does. I'm curious. All right, guys, we're coming to the end. It actually came very close to wiping there, to be honest. So this has been pretty interesting. So number one, I don't have enough resist accuracy on several of the champions, so we weren't landing decreased defense, decreased speed, or decreased attack from Krisk very consistently. Ninja can't land any debuffs, so the accuracy is a problem. And it's pretty tough. Like, you can see the resistance and stuff there, but still 71 million damage. Also, we are up against Force Affinity, which is really reducing Ninja's damage again. This is pretty interesting to me because how much did we need? Like, was it 100? Yeah, I need like 112 million. That seems pretty tough. I think, for me, I think that I can go in probably week 1 and get that Grandmaster chest. I think that should be okay. I think I can hit the 80 million for this. I do think hitting the ultimate chest is pretty tough. I think that's actually quite difficult. Obviously, with 2 keys, it's doable. But you probably would rather do Ultra Nightmare and Nightmare. Because you can use, it seems, the same team for both. You know, why not, really? In terms of trials, I think I completed only 3 trials, though. I could do almost none. So I might need to switch up the team. Yeah, might need to switch it up. So actually, I mean, one thing we could do, for instance, we could put Mikage in the lead. Yeah, I mean, let's do something like that. Put Mikage in the lead, him in there, and sure, let's put in the Carnage and see, can Carnage even do it, or will Carnage just die? I don't know. I mean, I'll run it one more time just for fun, and if it just wipes instantly, I'll just move on. Okay, yeah, so running it with Carnage, actually, we're pretty close to just that million damage a turn to get. I mean, that's not going to be easy. My gosh, we've got 3 champs in 9-piece protection. I think Krisk is in 9-piece Feral, this Krisk, and Carnage, and like, man, we're doing a bit more than 1 mil damage per turn, but that's not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy to get like 100 mil. Even getting that 80 million, now I'm a bit nervous. Like, Carnage, I could improve this a bit, but oh man, it's actually not going to be easy, I think. Not going to be easy. I'm curious if people come up with some interesting builds, but there we go. Definitely one champion I am looking at as potentially having massive potential here. If you had him, I mean, he was a Christmas Fusion, is it 2 or 3 years ago? It's been a long time, maybe 3 years now. But he has block debuffs, increased defense on a 3-turn. You put him in protection set, cool. That's great. He also has Perfect Veil, great, with shield on himself. So that's quite nice, because some of the trials need Perfect Veil. Some of them need shields to absorb damage. He also reflects damage back, which again seems great. And he has decreased accuracy as well, which also seems great. So kind of everything he does, I think 9-piece protection on this guy with like a buff extender. He could probably actually be pretty much an MVP for several of these trials. And like I said, I think block debuffs is pretty tough. I think it's crucial, really. I think that's the crucial buff to succeeding in this fight. And it's not easy, actually, to get that, like, at all. It's not easy. And yeah, like I said, just everyone layered up in protection set 9 pieces is essential. So I think to do well at this boss, you kind of have to do well at Hydra, and you need to be getting that protection gear. But yeah, that's the Chimera. So yeah, I actually feel like Grandmaster chess is going to be tough. And my goodness, Ultimate chess seems extremely difficult. Like, I genuinely do not think I'm going to be getting that for a while. Again, unless there's some crazy creative builds people come up with. It seems rough. it actually seems pretty challenging. I'm very curious. Yeah, I'm very curious what the community will come up with when everyone gets testing and whatnot. But yeah, there's a bit. Oh, Bronco's already testing. Bronco's going to come up with something good. But there you go. Initial impressions of this boss. Maybe it's gonna feel a bit bad. Like, that's my main worry is the protection thing and block debuffs. I think that getting good block debuff champions and getting 9-piece protection is pretty rough. The boss might kind of suck until then. Now, also, there is the increased resistance option, but that's also pretty limited. There's not a ton of like good accessible, like if we filter for like increased resist, it's also pretty rare, and that's also not easy to build. So yeah, I think that. Wait, is that everyone? That's everyone I've got? That can't be right. Is that right? Everyone with big increased resistance on my entire account. I guess that's it. Yeah, so increased resistance. Sure, Oella might be great for this, right? You know, turn meter boosting, increased resist, lots of healing, increasing your buffs. That could be decent. Decrease speed A1. That could be kind of cool. Will Ultin of the Shell be good here? Continuous heals. Is Ultin of the Shell good for this boss? Probably not. Is he the best? Probably not. He could be the best champion. Prace is asleep. Yeah? Doesn't work against the boss. Does cleanse him and gives him a shield. That's not bad. Okay. A1 decreased. Is Ultin of the Shell? Maybe he's actually okay for this. Oella plus Ultin of the Shell. Maybe it's an okay combo. Also, maybe not. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of the first look at the Chimera. Seems fun. The core of the boss seems fun. It's super complicated, but it seems like it's, you know, it honestly reminds me a ton of Demon Lord. This feels like Demon Lord 2.0. Right? Demon Lord came out when the game came out. Now we're way further in the game. We've got mythicals, so many different gear sets. We got relics now. We got blessings. This feels like the Demon Lord experience, but for other players. But for late game players, really. But I do think that earlier game players are going to be able to jump into the lower difficulties and do just fine. Like, do not expect, if you're beating you've just beaten Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss, guys, you're not taking down Ultra Nightmare Chimera anytime soon. I don't think, anyway, from what I can see. Like I said, I threw in what I thought would be a very solid team, and yeah, what did we get? 70 million or something? I think if we had a better affinity, if we didn't have force affinity with the ninja, we probably would have got the 80 million, but we're still a ways away. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more test server videos. I'll see you for all of that. Goodbye.